You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Ferris. How you doing on this Free Flag Friday?
Free Flag Friday.
Let me find my microphone.
What are you doing over there? He was
stuff
silencing his cell phone like a professional.
I was. And
We're going to hear Heidi's phone go off and my phone go off. And our dog's phone will go off. It's just the way it works. How you doing, Dan?
I'm good.
Good.
It's been a heck of a week.
It has been.
Thanks, by the way. Greatest birthday gift ever, in case you know I had a birthday Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then this came in. You guys got me a custom-made beach towel. Because I'm a big beach comber guy.
Yeah.
Custom
made with a photo of the three of us.
You can find me lounging about Wall Lake really 12 months out of the year. And the beach towel actually has an image of the three of us. I'm not sure where the image came from originally.
Christmas Spectacular.
But it is definitely one of a kind.
Yeah, it was our Christmas extravaganza
Remember
spectacular.
our Christmas extravaganza spectacular? We took all those pictures. That's where it came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where that.
All right, it's phenomenal.
It really is. It's a one of a kind.
It'd be
truly
pretty cool. Like maybe 60, 70 years from now, one of my grandkids can watch this onto the set of like Antiques Roadshow. Now, I have the prominence for it. This was a grandfather.
Yeah, how much is this worth? Would you be surprised if I said absolutely nothing?
Holy cow. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind week, and here we are capping off another one. What's going on? It's national, and you know what? It should be every single day, not just once a year. It's National Potato Day.
Yeah.
I love potatoes.
It's the king of the vegetables.
Heidi just mailed her brother a potato for his birthday.
I did.
Like an actual potato?
Yeah. There's a company that allows you to do that.
They'll engrave like a little message on a potato and just mail it to him.
Like on an actual just raw potato?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Your standard issue russet?
Yeah. PotatoParcel.com.
You're not making this up.
Not making it up.
I just looked it up because they were on Shark Tank, and I think one of the sharks actually invested in it. So
why wouldn't you?
It's a great idea.
Potatoes. There's really not much.
And you're not going to expect that.
You can use a potato for like stain removal too.
I know.
Oh, wow.
And to remove like light bulbs that are stuck in the
they're not just for
Today's the day to celebrate the spud.
They can do everything.
You grab a spud cut 1.5, an excellent way to shine leather shoes, by the way,
awesome.
in case you didn't know. You can dark circles, bags under your eyes. Slice up potato, hold it. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and they happen to be fat-free.
So I don't know about
there
that.
You go.
But
Potatoes are fat-free. They are.
They are?
Yeah, it's not until you put all that stuff in them and off. Potato is. You eat a raw potato, it's fat-free.
I do. I love raw potatoes. I just love potatoes.
All righty then. Happy birthday to Chandler Bing. Matthew Perry.
Very nice.
It's 53 from Friends.
Cool.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, he was president of the United States, not for 1, 2, 3, or 4, but for 8 years. Bill Clinton is 76, does not look like a day over 96.
Nice. Yeah,
he's looking a little rough.
He's aged a little.
Aged,
yeah.
Oh, Billy Willie. He
did not age well.
Been living rough. And always liked this kid. Not exactly sure why, but why not? John Stamos.
Oh, yeah.
I always liked him.
Of course, you knew him as Jesse, Uncle Jesse Full House.
Uncle Jesse.
Before that, for a couple of years in the 80s, 82 and 84, he was Blackie Parrish on General Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
He was just a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He's
I
also
like him.
sat in, travels with the Beach Boys on occasions. He's a good little drummer.
Nice.
You did not know this, Heidi?
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Every now and again. In fact, I think one of the times, because the Beach Boys come to Sioux Falls probably 9-10 times a year.
Maybe not quite that.
Well, you can get
often.
them for like $30 a show. And John Stamos was backing him up. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Really?
That is a true story. You don't believe me, do you?
I believe
Heidi thinks I just make stuff up.
I believe you.
Sometimes, but I believe you.
Okay. Well, it's 59 today. Historically speaking, you ready for a little taste here? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do we do sports first, last? Whatever. 1909. Holy cow, way back then. 1909. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the race, the Indy 500, opens in, strangely enough, Speedway, Indiana.
Oh, wow.
Go fast, turn left. Think about it. 1909. Fans have been throwing on Pabst Blue Ribbon T-shirts and hoping for a multi-car pile-up for 113 years.
It's amazing.
At this point, it's pretty crazy. 1960, the USSR, the Soviets, the Ruskies, launch Sputnik 5. Here was the big deal about this. That spacecraft carried 2 little doggies, Stelka and Belka.
Poor little dogs. They had no clue what the heck was going on.
And here's the thing. They would become the first living beings to survive in space.
Yeah.
Yup. And even though they were commies, they were big sweeties.
He was a good boy.
They were big sweeties. And finally, here we go, John. Are you ready? Sports 1951. I love this story because it's got a local connection, too.
Oh,
1951, nice. Bill Veeck, managing the St. Louis Browns baseball team, sends Eddie Goodell up to pinch hit. So what?
Yeah.
Well, Eddie was a 3'7" little person.
Okay.
Strike zone. Lots smaller.
Yeah.
Eddie would walk in 4 pitches.
Nice.
Bill Veeck would go on to own the Chicago White Sox, who would become really famous for Disco Demolition Night in 1979.
That's right, yeah.
Well, they had to shut the whole darn stadium down and forfeit a second game of a doubleheader because all heck broke loose, 50,000 crazy fans and bonfires going on. Now Bill Veeck, who owned the team, it was his son Mike who had done that promotion.
Yeah.
Bill fired him.
Oh.
Mike went on to formulate what's called the Northern League, owns the St. Paul Saints.
Oh, really?
St. Paul Saints. It was a great little ball club. You know who his partner was in that?
No.
Who's that?
Bill Murray.
Really?
The Bill
Really?
Murray. Yes. True story. This is all a true story.
That is very cool.
And Mike would come to take a piece of the Sioux Falls Canaries, too.
That's very
about
neat.
15, 20 years ago.
There is a local connection, Dan.
Well, I just told you I wasn't making that up.
I know. Well, we never know with you because there are times.
Yeah, and branded the Canaries back then with the tagline, "Are you ready for this?" It was brilliant.
What's
I
that?
still have a refrigerator magnet. Fun is good.
That's seriously what it was?
That's seriously what it was, yeah.
Always do the right
is good.
thing because it's the right thing to do.
Fun
It's the same
is
type
good.
of thought process.
If you're not familiar
there.
with Mike Veeck, he's a heck of a guy. Amazing story, great biography, and then a whole different thing, traveling the world with his daughter who had a terminal illness, by the way, too. So, yeah, I've had the pleasure of meeting Mike. So, there you go. Thought we'd do a little something on a Friday there.
I'm glad we did. That's really cool. Dan, thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, I know, you know, we all know. We just bounce ahead here.
We're going to do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many of our guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Culture Club, The Cult, Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Graham, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort in Cancun, Mexico. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Super excited to visit right now with Corey from Corey and the Fireflies. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, John. How are you?
I am fantastic, and you get to come and have some fun once again at the Levitt in Sioux Falls, and you were there a couple of years ago. Huge crowd, and that is an amazing place. That's got to be a fun place to play music at the Levitt.
Oh, it was a blast. I mean, so yeah, the first time we played, actually, and the only other time we played was actually 3 years ago. And it was the inaugural season of the Levitt, and we closed up the season that year, and it was a blast. I mean, just to play, it just has a great feel. First of all, the venue and that area, of course, and for us to play it on our home turf, you know, and we heard guesstimations between 7,000 and 10,000 people, and yeah, it was a great time and a great show, and we're expecting the same thing on September 3rd.
And it is going to be here before you know it, September 3rd, 6:30 p.m. at the Levitt in Sioux Falls, Corey and the Fireflies. Now, you guys have been performing for quite some time now. 1994, is that when you started?
That's correct. Yeah, I can't, don't tell anybody. I can't believe how the years have flown by, and I mean, it's been a really fun, fun thing to be a part of for sure. And got great guys and got four records we put out. We put out some singles as well, and loved it that so many people connected with it.
And let's talk about how Corey and the Fireflies came together. Was it a group of people that you guys all knew each other from other bands, or how did you guys know each other?
Well, actually, the first set of Fireflies, those guys had played together, and I just kind of heard of them and went down to see them. And I don't know how I heard this or knew this, whatever, but kind of heard that they were kind of, I think their singer, whatever, was exiting or something like that. So I met the guys shortly after that. I had another all original band prior to the Fireflies. That band was called Children. We had management in New York and did a bunch of playing out on the East Coast and all that. So I knew that if I was going to do something again, I wanted to do an original band again. I didn't want to do a cover thing. So talked with these guys and kind of like started, showing them some of the songs I already had, and then we started working on stuff together, and that was the first incarnation of Corey and the Fireflies, and like you said, that was in 1994.
And the thing that's really cool, you guys have been on the radio all over the country. You've had tours all over the place where you've had a chance to get out and play, and now you're going to be right back here on your home turf, as you said, in Sioux Falls for. It's not the final show of the season at the Levitt, but it's pretty close to the final show. So they kind of save the best shows for the very end, and you're going to be one of those. Saturday, September 3rd at the Levitt, downtown Sioux Falls. Now, we're going to play some of your music on the radio between now and then as well, so I'm going to let you pick which song we're going to play right now, and I'll have you introduce it and tell me a little bit about it.
Wow, that's right on the spot there, John. Let's see. I mean, let's go with Everyone. I mean, that's that one, just kind of the whole vibe is just a pretty simple question. What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? Seems pretty dreamy, but kind of a cool thing to imagine, and just kind of the spirit of taking care of those that might need some help, and just being a kind, good person out there, spreading peace and love if you can.
It sounds like a good world to live in to me. Here it is, Everyone from Corey and the Fireflies. They're going to be at the Levitt Saturday, September 3rd in downtown Sioux Falls. It's a free concert, by the way. You already have a ticket. Just show up. It's at the Levitt, downtown Sioux Falls, Saturday, September 3rd. And here they are now on Sunny 93.3.
Joe wishes his darling Marie had a better place to sleep than their cardboard box where she blesses the souls to keep. She wishes her no mojo had something better to eat than the garbage he finds in the dumpster in the alley, sitting just a 40 seconds with everyone under the sun. Love everyone. What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? Oh, baby Therese was inspired by her brother Stan for peace. Now she works day and night at getting him released. Her brother, bright-eyed Ben, was called to war again. Only this time he said, quote, I'm not killing anyone, I'd really rather make a friend of everyone under the sun. Love everyone. What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? What if everyone under the sun loved everyone? What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? if everyone had tickets to a time machine so that they could see anyone that ever meant anything at all? If everyone under the sun loved everyone, what if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? What if everyone under the sun loved everyone? What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun? What if everyone under the sun loved everyone under the sun?
If you watch the news, you've probably heard about interest rate hikes and other financial factors that could make you a bit nervous. At BetterCreditCards.com, we continue our commitment to help you get a better credit card. On the website, BetterCreditCards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
Yeah. It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Free Flag Friday? I can't say that for some reason. Free Flag Friday! There we go.
Speech pandemic going on. Free Flag Friday. Compliments Mark and Sarah and the crew at Maximum Promotions, which, by the way, in case you don't know, this isn't some mail order thing. It's not like we're getting flags off Amazon or something. It's one of the greatest companies in Sioux Falls, has been around for a very long time, Maximum Promotions. They're just south of the arena on Northwest Avenue. Everything flags and
Good
so
people.
much more. Yes, this is a 3x5 foot flag, the flagpole and all hardware to get it done. And congratulations to Adam Forsberg.
All right, Adam.
Nice.
This week. Send you out a certificate and go redeem that at Maximum Promotions. And gosh darn it, isn't life good? So probably the big story in Sioux Falls the past week or so, in case you don't know, is that crane went over downtown.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crane, like a 200-foot crane, or what they are now calling the Steel District, because it's a hip thing to call something, where Sioux Steel used to be.
Yeah.
The 200 feet, that's massive. That thing went over. It did some damage, too. In fact, it was 7:30 Tuesday morning, and they're actually trying to put a big pile on it. But they were working at the time.
Yikes.
So it's not like it just toppled in the middle of the night on its own.
Right.
I mean, there were people, no injuries.
Good.
Which is nice. A few more details. Yeah, according to Sioux Falls Business, reporting 200-foot crane toppled over about 7:30 north end of the site. According to Lloyd Companies, the project developer, incident occurred as the crane was lifting a precast column at a 9-story office tower, which is under construction as part of the multi-use development. That's going on there. So that's going to take a little while to clean up and figure out. Investigations underway.
Well, yeah.
Did you see any of the photos?
I can't believe nobody. No, I didn't even know it happened. But I really am,
There's a lot of metal coming down.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm surprised nobody was hurt. We're very, very, very fortunate that nobody was standing below or,
This project, by the way, is scheduled to be completed by 2024. We're probably going to have a few cost overruns now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Steel District will feature grossly overpriced retail, residential, hotel space on the site of one's house. Sue Steel. So here's the thing. It's going to cost some. Now, keep in mind, Lloyd Properties got, I think, multi-million-dollar tax break on that deal for doing this project.
Okay.
From the city of Sioux Falls. So because of that, whatever, then this crane goes over, and again, that's not going to be cheap to clean up, and that's got to be replaced, and on and on and on. So the city of Sioux Falls, the guys, Mayor Paul Tenhagen, they've set up a GoFundMe page for Lloyd Properties. It's pretty simple, really. You make a $5,000 donation, you're going to get a signed copy of Mayor Paul Tenhagen's children's book, A Field Trip to City Hall. You're going to get a 50% off coupon for Minerva's Lunch Buffet.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
And to buy one, get one ticket to see a movie you've already seen at the State Theater.
Oh,
That's really
very
nice.
nice. It's
That's a nice
thoughtful.
prize.
We're all in this together.
Exactly. Yes.
So there you go. That's what I got.
All right. That's
appreciate it, man.
fantastic.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
While other wireless companies raise their prices, Mint Mobile has taken a different approach. You can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Let's say that again so you hear it right. $15 a month for unlimited premium wireless. Why would we do that? Because we can. If you're paying too much for your wireless phone, it's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, August 19th, 2022. Equities hovered near break-even Thursday following another decline in the index of leading indicators. The index fell 0.4% in the month of July, making it the fourth straight month of decline. But there is some good news. The 0.4% is better than the 0.5% indicated by the consensus estimates and an improvement from the prior month's 0.7%. If this turns into a trend, economic expansion could be back on the table by the end of the quarter. But it's too soon to tell. Next week could be a tough one for the market. There are very few earnings reports on the schedule, but at least one major economic report that could move the market. The PCE price index is due out Friday, and that will give the latest read on consumer inflation. A better-than-expected report will send the market higher. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at MarketBeatMinute.com.